Good morning. Good morning. Hi, young Riaz. You always the early bird. You always first in the chat. Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Positive Raina. I may not ask for much. I simply ask for a thumbs up. Can you thumbs up the live? Come on in. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so every time I upload a video, you can get the message. Or even if I do a live, you can get that too. So welcome in, welcome in. I slept pretty well last night. I think I went to bed like around 11:30, about that. Woke up like around 5 a.m. And I was watching the news a little bit. And I see here in Pennsylvania, they are going to try to pass a bill about cell phones. Being like a distracted driver. What a coincidence, right? So they like, if you're going to use like a GPS system, I don't know how they're going to handle that. But I guess they don't want the phones in the car or on, period. So I don't know how they're going to do that. But most cars do have like a built-in GPS system. My car do not. I'm going to have to get like a newer model, because this is like a 2013. So I would have to get something up to date. So we did us a music live last night too. But make sure you hit the like button on the way in. We did us a music live. We did Caribbean night last night. We had a good time. And Looney came in. Huh? You said I was sleeping that time. Yeah. Oh yeah, last night, because it was kind of like around, what time did we do the music? Like around 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Good morning, Sweet Berry. Yes, I'm married. Good morning to you. So we did Caribbean night, and Looney came over. He typed in the chat, and I was aware of the things that happened over in another channel. But for the moderators, like when we get people who come from the other chat, sometimes they drop in and type or whatever. Don't time them out. Don't block them, because I'm going to drop the link for them to come up so we can talk these issues and things out. Just like I've done with Looney. The whole, PP was just coming up there to talk about whatever that was going on with her, but it didn't have anything to do with the live that I was doing that particular day. But when we get these other people who have issues with us, let them type in the chat. Don't time them out. Don't block them, because I'm going to drop the link for them to come up and come talk to me, so they can air out, how they feel about me. I'll tell them what I think about them, and we can have a conversation, and then we can go from there. But if they coming in the chat and they being peaceful and they not calling names and they not attacking anyone, don't time them out. Don't block them. I'm going to drop the link for them to come up, and then we can just talk about it. I'd rather do it that way. So, and I think, once we, everybody talk and work things out. Everybody can get like a better understanding of what's going on around here in this mukbang tea sector. But here's the thing. But here's what I don't understand. A lot of times, which is not even our subscribers, but subscribers to other channels, they come over to our platforms. They leave these little trolling paragraphs, I call it, and they try to split us up or divide us up. Like, just because I like a particular content creator and I don't want to handle them the way the other side wants me to handle them, they'll get mad, but like, oh, you weak, you this, you that. How am I weak? Because I happen to like Truth Hurts. I happen to like Money Boy Trey. And I don't want to treat them a certain kind of way because you want to see it. But then they'll say, well, you weak. How's that weak? Because I'm treating people with respect the way they treat me. And then, who was that one? Can't Handle the Truth. She had like a troll come over and try to split 227 and say like, oh, Can't Handle the Truth is this way and I ain't going this that way, but Raina is this way. Like, that's split. Okay, you can like who you like. We are show. We get that. People gonna like who we gonna like. It may be people that watch the show that feel like I ain't going this funny. It may be people that watch the show and feel like Can't Handle the Truth is funny, and that's fine. But when they be trying to like split and divide and all of that, just to try to get back at me, because it's really me the target. They're not really after I ain't going or Can't Handle the Truth. They really after me. Yep. And when we started the 227, we started it like doing commentary on the mukbang tea sector. And sometimes we have sometimes I think all our shows is pretty good. And everybody give their thoughts and opinions on the situation. Sometimes I have a little bit more to say than others. And that's fine. I see what you're saying, Arias. Please thumbs up the live. Good morning, Ebrooks. Yeah, but they be doing, but just because you got an issue, with the state gang, and they want to see me handle the state gang a certain way. And if I don't handle the state gang a certain way, automatically I'm weak. I'm a punk. I let them run my platform. All this nonsense. But we are content, so I get it. Yeah, we do content. We actually like spread out, and we all have something different to offer. We all do. We all do. But a lot of the times, like I said, like when I'm doing my 227, we have our little messy topics here and there, and we talk about certain things, and that's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they gonna try to make it at the end. Oh, I sent y'all a cash app. They ain't sent shit. And then they made that account just yesterday and come over and type that bullshit trying to split and divide. And it's like, we always the target. Like, we a threat? We not doing anything. They say our show fell off. They say the star left. They say it's weak. But yet and still, they still come over and they troll us. And they say we ain't going anywhere. They say we ain't doing nothing. We ain't popping. We ain't hot. But yet they still come over and they watch. And they try to divide and conquer. It's not going to work. We have a sisterhood. We are sisters off this app. And that's what people don't understand. What Can't Handle the Truth included. Please thumbs up the live. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so every time I upload a video, you can get the message. And I don't know if you was in here earlier, I ain't going because I was speaking about like when those ops come into our, chats and stuff, don't time them out, don't block them. I'm going to drop the link for them to come up and we can talk about it. But if they coming in and they greeting people, like I'm aware of some of this, stuff that people say. I am aware. But let them come up on the panel and we can talk it out. But half the time, people know what they be saying. People know what they be doing. But I'd rather just address everything. Hey, good morning. I'd rather just address it right there on the spot. If they coming in here trolling and they spamming the chat, that's one thing. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Yeah, some of the times they do act the fool, and they do that. But when I bring them up on the platform and they get to acting stupid, either A, I mute you, or B, I kick you. So they do come over to pick. And which is why when Looney came in, and when Looney was over there dragging me, I was very surprised because him and I used to talk off this app here and there. So when he was over there going in, I'm like, oh, is that easy just to flip a person? And you have my contact information and you could have reached out, but instead you was going on doing what you do. And then he stated that alcohol played a part in his behaviors back then. But I guess since then he's saying that he's working on himself, and I don't know. But I was just shocked to see that somebody else's commentary can flip a person to go against you. Good morning, are you ready? Like, for an example, and I'm using this for an example, like the Truth Hurts and Trinaya situation. She was coming over to check people. But at the same time, she was in those chats and she heard a lot of negative commentary about Truth Hurts. And like she stated, she never had an issue with Truth Hurts. So when she, typed in True Chat, of course the mods blocked her because they saw what she said and did and participated in other chats. But Truth was like, wait a minute, don't block her, don't time her out. Let her come up on the panel and we'll talk it out. And it's good to do that. So yeah, they come over to our platforms and they try to, be a disturbance. But in those particular cases, sometimes they are, sometimes they not. But we'll never know unless we talk to them and see if we can work some things out. But at the end of the day, I don't care what people think about me because I know it ain't true. And they can only know my personality on this app. They don't know me in real life. This is my personality right here on this app. Good morning, Ms. Lynn. So, and they judging, me based off the content that I produce and content that I participate in. Like the live, please. Subscribe to the channel. Good morning, Miss Lynn. And like I said, and we talk about a lot of different things on the car rides in the morning. We talk about everything for real, and we just started this week. Good morning, everyone coming in. But I just wanted to come on and say that and just talk about that for the first half of the live. And I don't be like, and the whole thing is, I don't be having beef with these people. They be picking beefs with me. But what I'll never do is, if we can do anything, I would never try to rebuild any relationship that has fell apart. I'm not doing that. Nope. Because if you bit me once, you're going to bite me again. And I'm not doing that. So I'd rather just move on, support who I support, put out my content, and that's how I'm going to do it. I hope so too, but I won't. Nope, I won't crash. So anyway, do y'all want a theme for tonight? Good morning, Duchess. For Keto's Boom Boom Room, y'all want a theme for tonight? I know we had R&B the day before. We had Caribbean night last night. Good morning, Georgia girl. So what would be a theme for Keto's Boom Boom Room for tonight? We probably go like around 8 o'clock, play some music. Make sure you hit the like button, please, on the way in. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so every time I upload a video, you can get that message. Yes. So, at my son's school, one of the teachers got murdered on Monday. So they've been letting them out of school early and doing things like that. And it was like a murder-suicide. I guess that's what they call it. Her husband shot her, then shot himself. Very young, beautiful woman. And my son, he came home, he was like, Mom, there's rumors going around the school that one of my teachers were murdered. And then sure enough, the news reported a teacher was murdered and things like that. But here in Pennsylvania, they have these Keystone testings that they want to do for the children to see where they place or to see where they fall for the grade that they're in. So when they do these key, like, yeah, that's sad, Ebers. They do the key. I don't know if they do this in your states too. The Keystone testing, where they measure where they fall for the grades that they're in. But they got that test coming up this week. And then they learn about the murder on Monday. But y'all want to test them to see how much they've learned for the year, or to see if they're on point to where they need to be. But they just learned about a murder that happened on Monday. So I don't feel like the children should take that test, because right now a lot of them are grieving and they're not going to perform at their very best. I ain't going, you didn't see it on the news? And I don't understand why people do that. Like, it's not always the men, because I don't want to be biased by saying it, but why they always gotta go after the woman? If you miserable, fine, you miserable, but why you gotta take her life too? Okay, you took yours, that's what you decided to do, but why did you have to take hers? I hate that. Yeah, the news is depressing. Yes, Miss Lynn. And they found her outside. She was shot in the cheek, and he shot himself in the head. I don't know if it was because depression. I don't know if it was because something was going on. I don't know, but why you had to bother her? And just like that news story, Money Boy broke on his channel. A woman killed someone and then worked like what? A combo? A Wayne combo? Like, these stories are ridiculous, y'all. Yeah, they do like a Keystone testing to measure to see where they at. So if you in the 12th grade, you need to be performing like you're in the 12th grade on those testings compared to the other children in other different states of, parts of the country. So they rate you based off of your performance based off this test. Please hit the like button. Come on in, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bells. Wish they wouldn't do that test this week or even the next. But it comes from the state. So I guess they say we can't do that because it's the state. Yep. Yeah. But there's a lot of domestic violence that go on. These men be tripping out. These women be tripping out. If it's that bad, you walk away. So I remember right here in the sector, it was content creators that were celebrating and hoping for another content creator to suffer that same fate of being murdered by a spouse. Who does that? Just because you angry at a particular person, you wish death on them, you wish harm, because you angry. Yeah, young Riaz. There's content creators right here in the sector that be wishing harm on folks, wishing death, hoping for someone to lose their lives. And then don't let them find out something negative happened in your life. That's when they happy. They happy when they find out something happened in your life. But yet we the bad ones. Yet we are the evil ones. Yet we are the rotten ones. Wow. I've seen a couple of videos where it was a police officer. Actually, yeah, it was a police officer. He was going through like a mental breakdown. And he was blaming everything on his ex-wife. He was like, you're the reason why I feel the way I feel. And he went after her on video, shot her, and then shot himself. Good morning, Mrs. Jones. And right now, I was over in the shade room this morning, and the latest video that's going around over there is a woman was on live giving her children over to the state because she said that she couldn't do it anymore. So she gave her children over to the state. And I don't know why she had to be on live doing that, traumatizing the kids. Yeah, you can unsub. Have a good one. Yeah, so she was on live and she, gave her children over to the state. And then they said, like a week later, she was live getting her butt done, twerking and everything. And then the people, they started dragging her. They was like, you gave your children away because you said you couldn't do it anymore because you wanted to focus on school. That was the reason she gave, DHS or CPS. She said that she wanted to focus on school and her children was a distraction. But they later found out she gave her children away because she wanted to go out and party. Which is sad. But I'd rather her do that than to try to unalive them.
Hi, man.
Yes, can I have a large hot coffee? Yes, I hear him back there. Yeah, he knows it. All right. Yeah, but I'd rather her do that than to sit up there and hurt the children because you want to party. Let me get my debit card out, y'all. I've been gave up partying. I don't want to party no more. My back be hurting. My legs hurt. I ain't with it no more. It be too hot. It's stinking the bars and the clubs. Got all these different odors.
Good morning.
Good morning. All these different attitudes. Shoot, I'd rather sit in my living room, put on my Bluetooth speaker, thank you, and party. That's what I do. I ain't got to worry about how I'm going to get home. I can crash right where I'm at. Thank you. I can fall asleep on the couch. But partying, I used to do that in my early 20s. And as I was coming out of my 20s, I slowly stopped. I'm like, I don't even feel like it. It's 32 people in the room and only 12 likes. Please thumbs up the live, please. So, yeah, I like a house party better. And I'll be in there, get to frying some chicken. Don't let me start frying no chicken. Everybody playing what they like. Even sometimes I'll call my sisters over. We'll sit out there in my backyard, eat our crabs, put the little Bluetooth speaker on, and we just have a good old time. Good morning, Miss Sonia. Yeah. How the folks say it down south, when you get too crispy? That's when they say when you're getting drunk, you get crispy. I like that. Yep. And that was the reason the lady gave up her children. She said she was tired of taking, but she told it on live as if, I want to focus on school. I can't do this. I want to just put all my energy on school. And then they found her out partying. Ridiculous. Good morning. Hey, Colette. I like that. I got a sister named Colette. This spam in the chat. One of the mods. Whoever that Jordan is. Yeah. Thank you. But you already know, Thursday is my Friday, so I'm off tomorrow morning. I might go live on the stoop, who knows, tomorrow morning. I know I got the radio on too. I feel bad for the children because they gotta watch that because it's all on social media. And did y'all hear about that other viral story that's going around? A teacher was allowing the students to take his hair down. He had braids in his hair and he wanted to get his braids out. So he let the students take his hair out. That went viral because they were saying it was inappropriate and unprofessional for a teacher to sit in a classroom where he's supposed to be giving out lessons and he let the girls take his hair out. He had it in plaques and it was like maybe 4 students, gathered around taking his hair out and combing his hair while he's sitting in the class. What you gonna do in PA, Sweet Berry? Yeah. 11 years. He had the female students doing, and they was like, that's like crossing boundaries and things like that. So I was reading a lot of those comments and stuff that was over there. I'm like, okay, people feel different. Some people didn't see an issue with it. Oh, that's nice. Shoot, yesterday was 90 degrees. Shoot, today is like 60 something. Yeah, it was unprofessional. Take care of your grooming at home. You said it's pitch black for you? I was your lover. But Killer look nice, y'all. I'm happy he got his smell. Let me see what you see. Yeah, we can be at the corner store. Hey, B Sugar, good morning. Take you on a tour. Well, your brother in PA, he know all about it. Go over to New Jersey, hit up a casino. We got some casinos over here. You know what? We got Philly Live. That's the newest casino we have. And then for most, in Ebros, for most cases, it's the end of the school year too. Because some people get out in May. Like in the South, they get out in May. But for us, we get out here in June. I don't know, like, when people get out of school in like the Midwest or, but I know down South is usually May. And they start school before us. They start school in August. I'm like, it's hot as hell. But they be starting school in August. And over here, our mayor, she trying to sign into bill that she want the students to go to school all year round. And I'm like half and half with that. Because what about the kids who get bullied on a regular in school? And you want them to go through that all year around? Yeah. Yeah, it's the end of the school year for most places. Yeah, they had a night school program here. They called it Twilight, where you can go there and get your high school diploma. Like if you were supposed to graduate and you were a felon, you can go to a program called Twilight, which was night school, and it started after school hours, like around 4, and I think it was over like around 6, something like that. And then you can walk with the graduating class after you participate in that program. But if you were too late to do that program, then of course you go out and get your, GED and things like that. Uh-huh. Let me see what you're saying. June 1st, yeah. Yeah, school all year round. I don't know. I'm half and half with that because it gives the students to have their meals, especially if they're not well taken care of at home. sometimes a lot of kids depend on the meals from school. But when the kids is, I don't know, I'm half and half on that. School all year round. So what y'all think about now with this whole Trump situation? A lot of people are going to vote for him. Everybody leaning towards Trump. To be honest, I don't want to vote for nobody. But I gotta vote somewhere. But every time I goddamn vote, here come jury duty. I hate that. Every time I go to the polls, a week later, in the mail, it's your turn. I'm like, God damn it, that's because I voted. I skipped a few before. Remember they used to threaten people with fines and saying you would go to jail if you didn't do your civic duty to go to jury duty. I skipped a few. Yeah, your vote count. But what if they want us, who they gonna put on the ballots? What if I don't want to vote for neither one of those people? Then what do we do? Our votes do count. Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. How? So what do we do? But the way I see it, y'all, we in bad shape either way you look at it. This country. They fighting with China. They into it with Russia. And you got the stuff that's going over there. There's a lot going on, y'all. Ooh. They say the lesser of the two evils. But even if Biden let Kamala Harris run, maybe he should just step back and let her be the president. Because poor thing, he struggles a lot. He's up in age. He be falling all over the place, forgetting certain things. Yes, they fought so hard for everybody to vote. So we do have to make sure. He's up in age, y'all. He be falling all over the place, forgetting stuff. They busy worried about banning TikTok. But they saying because they be spying on us. with TikTok. But what about the stores like Temu and things like that that come from over there? They're going to try to ban all of that too? But believe it or not, most people are going for Trump. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. Vote for Sleepy Joe. We over here on the East Coast, and the person in the chat is saying CC, saying wherever part they are, they saying it's dark outside. But y'all, our future depends on it, so we gotta vote for somebody. And that's where you gotta watch a lot of Matt's content, because he covers like things that go on with Trump and things like that. You gotta go over and watch a lot of his content when he do that. The political stuff, that's Matt. Usually about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the traffic. So yep. So I'm like literally down the road, for real, for real. And you already know at a certain point when I'm like, okay, I'm at the end of live, that's because I'm getting ready to park somewhere. Yeah, but I drive an hour to and an hour back. And I'm tired of that damn commute. I really am. And I've been doing it for years too. But it put so many miles and stuff on the car, the wear and tear, the gas. Y'all know I got gas once this week. And I don't need it until probably the weekend, some more gas. Because this car really not like a gas guzzler or anything like that. Especially how I keep up with the oil changes and things like that. Do what I'm supposed to do with the car. But I do want something down into the city instead of always coming all the way out here. But they pay you more money coming out here in the suburbs. They do down in. If they can match me down there in the city, then I wouldn't mind driving 20 minutes. Two hours of drive out of my day. And with that being said, y'all, I enjoyed this conversation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, all of that good stuff, y'all. But we gotta end the live soon. But we're gonna end it right now. And I see you all in Truth Hurts, Can't Handle the Truth, Money Boys, Mad, whoever goes live. I'll be there to support. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all. Bye.